Hello people, Edwin Learnard here. Today I'm going to discuss, dissertate the moon in Cancer. Obviously the person with the moon in Cancer can have many characteristics as the sun in Cancer would have. Moon in Cancer people can be very sympathetic and compassionate to others. They are very fond of home life, and the mother can very easily play a prominent role in his or her life. The family can be a focal point. Can also can sometimes be fickle, temperamental, and moody, and can be susceptible to the moods of others. Moon and Cancer people sometimes can be reluctant to let people they don't know quickly into their life. You have to establish a certain trust with them and credibility, and once you do so, you can make a very good, loyal, steadfast friend out of somebody with the moon in Cancer. Moon and Cancer people, not only do they cherish their home, they want a tranquil and peaceful environment in their home and have a stable home situation. A moon in Cancer person might have a need to marry quicker as opposed to the other moon placements, for the simple fact that this person is so desirous of having a family and maybe quickly wanting to expand the family as far as just having a mother and father and brothers, and like to create their own extension of that as far as the family goes. People with moon in Cancer often can come across as somewhat shy and introverted with people, maybe as far as initially meeting them, and but you will become more outgoing with these people as time advances, and they get to know you and establish rapport with these people. Moon and Cancer people can actually prefer creative work as opposed to physical, strenuous labor. Let's say that the moon in Cancer is more, I'd say, can be, as stated, they're compassionate and sympathetic, and would really, they do, think about the other person, maybe a little more than certain other moon placements, and are sensitive to their surroundings. Would I would also say can be emotional too, due to their sensitivity. Very similar to somebody with the sun in Cancer or Cancer ascendant. I would say also that the moon in Cancer person can be very, how could I put this, not just from, I guess, like they can be, sensitive and maybe somewhat, impressionable to their, surroundings in terms of the moods of others, so they have to be careful as far as that goes. And Cancer moon people are also fond of novelty, and as far as any famous people that have the moon in Cancer, actor Leonard, and yes, I'm going with the Scorpio rising chart as opposed to the Gemini rising chart with him. Gemini rising chart would put his moon in Gemini. I think he's more Scorpio from his demeanor, and I believe he had even stated on a talk show one time, said to the talk show host that he did indeed have Scorpio rising. So I'm going with his, Leonard Nimoy's, word on that. Actress Drew Barrymore, singer Mariah Carey, Prince William, former First Lady Eleanor Roosevelt, all, and even you might remember Gavin MacLeod. He was an actor best known for his role on The Love Boat, and I know this was an acting thing he did, but he was the captain of the ship on The Love Boat. And I think sometimes celebrities can be, maybe on a subconscious level at least, attracted to certain roles that fit their personality and needs or what have you, and Gavin MacLeod having the moon in Cancer and also Scorpio rising, which further and Sun in Pisces, which further emphasizes water in his chart. He has a plethora of water, obviously. I think they're attracted to maybe roles that fit who they are and their needs. And obviously, when you're captain of a ship, you're captain of a vessel that is traveling on water. And I do believe that there's a number of celebrities that are attracted or connected with things that have to do with their astrological characteristics and their needs. Anyway, people, that is it for this, I guess we could say, segment or edition of my YouTube series, astrological series, concluding the moon in Cancer. And in my next segment, I will be dissertating about the moon in Leo. And until then, stay well.